How you guys doing today? I'm going to be going over in this video the functions or the usability of the MMI touchpad. Now this touchpad system's offered in the Q7 2017 or newer, the Q5 2018 or newer. Will have both this square design and the A4 all-road A5 Sportback, coupe, and convertible, as well as the A3, all kind of have this similar system on top of the Circle, which is a lot larger in those cars than in this car where the touchpad's above it. Now, the primary functions is going to be both in telephone and navigation, where you can enter names or numbers and addresses or names of places to go. You can also use it actually to search through some settings. So if I scroll up to vehicle all the way at the top, click that down. I'm going to click on the left bumper. And for instance, if I go into vehicle settings, if you actually scroll up one spot, you can get this which function. And then you can actually go ahead and type the letters on the pad here.
D.
So then it's basically going to list out all of the things that consist of the letter D, for instance, and you can actually use it to search that way. So that's one usability of it. And let's go back to menu. Now let's go into navigation. And then basically whenever you go into navigation, you get this where would you like to go box. And in this box, when you highlight it, that's when the pad is active. So you can do both addresses as well as places to go. So for instance, if I start writing out the word Starbucks, you'll see that it's going to start to think basically what you want. It thought that was a 5. Let's try it again.
S.
So if I do S-T,
T.
A, R,
R.
and then basically if I get to kind of this point here,
U.
it should start rendering them. So basically it gives you a choice of all the Starbuckses kind of in like a distance or ranking. Now to delete, basically all you want to do is kind of swipe back to the right on the pad.
Delete. Delete.
And then also if you are writing out numbers or letters, so if I write L,
L.
and then you can do a space.
Space.
Space is going to be a flat line to the right. So delete is a flat line to the left,
Delete.
and the space is a flat line to the right. So you can also enter addresses, like, you know, as if you were entering an address on your phone. Basically, you start with the numbers and you go from there. So I'll do, for instance, let's just do a random.
6.
And then
Space. M. A.
you could do lowercase too.
N.
And then a space.
Space. S.
And then you basically can see, once you kind of see the destination you're trying to enter, you can actually scroll through the list and click on it and it'll start guidance. So that's pretty much the navigation. Now let's go over to phone. And it's the same exact functionality. So basically you can start writing out letters or numbers. So for instance, letters, you just kind of, it knows by kind of how you're writing them, especially with S's and 5s, you kind of have to write them carefully. But if I were to do a 7,
7.
and then you can basically
4.
just write out the number
1. 2.
and then scroll down to whenever you complete it, click it, and it'll dial whatever number you're writing.
I.
I'm going to space back.
Delete. Delete.
And then you can also, for instance,
Delete.
write out letters, and then it's going to actually search for people in your contacts with that letter. So it's very smart, and then basically you just scroll and click on that person's name. And it shows you a nice Facebook profile picture as well. So that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much all of the primary functions of the MMI touchpad. If you guys have any questions or if you guys want any other videos, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.